hopefully we're going to speak with the mayor of Auburn, Nancy Backus, in just a few minutes. I think she might be joining us in just a few minutes here. Again, this is the Desimone Levee project for, I think it's like something to the tune of 46,000 people. We just spoke with Brandon Thompson, Cairo TV, who says that that has been lowered down to, what's about 1,100?
Yeah, which is just the southern area of Tooele, not the Kent areas that we mentioned earlier.
Yeah, it's just a scary thing to think about. I was reading the stat earlier. If you have a home in this area, or if you have anything, any business that you're, running in this area, again, this is mostly industrial in this area where it broke. Every inch of water that gets onto your property is equivalent to about $25,000 worth of damage.
For the damage, it's a go now evacuation order from King County Emergency. There are sheltering space available in Auburn Community Center and Auburn Community and Event Center in Auburn. The Ray of Hope Shelter in Auburn on Auburn Way. Evergreen State Fairgrounds in Monroe also has space available if you have pets.
Yes, thank you.
So can you tell us what's happening right now and what information that you want to help get out to people?
Yeah, well, first and foremost, I want to say if there is a road closure, do not drive through that road closure. It's there for a reason. It's there for your safety. We do have one level 3, which is go now evacuation area that occurred Saturday evening at around 10 p.m. and that is in our South 277th Street area. So it impacts the Trail Run community, Coppergate Apartments, and then the surrounding neighborhoods. So we opened a shelter. We have a couple of locations, the Auburn Community and Event Center at 910 9th Street Southeast. We have that shelter open, and the Red Cross is there to assist as well as our own staff. There's also the Ray of Hope, which is our day center normally, and that's at 2806 Auburn Way North. Both of those locations are available to help displaced residents. And we have a level 2, and that's a get set. So get ready, get set. It's not a go now, but be ready to leave in central Auburn and the Green River corridor, and that, for some reference, is south of 24th Street Northeast, east of M Street Northeast, and north of 4th Street Northeast.
We're speaking to Mayor Back. Sorry, Mayor.
So donations right now are not an issue. The Red Cross is handling food at the Auburn Community and Event Center. So for that shelter, if you want to donate, I would consider donating to the Red Cross. They are the ones in charge of this. They have people that have come in from out of state to assist during times like this, and they have been great partners for us here in the city. There may be places as we move forward for donations, but at this point, food is not an issue. And we're not asking for donations. We just ask that people are paying attention to the messaging that we are getting out on our auburnwa.gov/flood website, as well as on our Facebook page, City of Auburn WA Government. That is where you're going to get the most current information that we possibly have.
I just got a text message. This is kind of interesting. Dump truck driver with King County. We're trying to get material down to the levee breach. They asked us to please do a PSA for anybody in front of them in traffic to please let them pass.
Good afternoon. I'm Aaron Gordillo. More than 1,000 people right now in the Tukwila area are being told to leave right now after that dam break on the Green River. Brandon McCluskey is director of King County Emergency Management.
There is a breach in the levee. There is water coming outside of the river now into that area, and there is flooding starting to happen.
Now again, this is along the Green River in the Tukwila-Aurelia area. The city of Tukwila just announcing it is closing West Valley Highway southbound at 180th. Kent is closing northbound at 212th. Cairo 7 TV's Brandon Thompson is at the scene of the levee break.
We have seen the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. We have seen several other federal departments, the City of Kent, City of Tukwila, a lot of crews here on scene to address this, to try to patch up this part of the levee.
Governor Bob Ferguson also says National Guard members are heading to King County right now for support. Cairo 7 TV, flood warning. That does not happen around here very often.
It is fairly rare for at least our area. I've been forecasting here for, 22 years, and it's pretty unusual to see a levee break.
And again, this warning in effect until 9 o'clock. Go now evacuations for residents and businesses east of the Green River in the Aurelia area east of Tukwila. And also this just in, we are expecting a media briefing from King County leaders in about 30 minutes on this situation. We plan to take that live. The King County executive will be there. Already the Green River was causing big problems in the area. Floodwaters have shut down 167 between Kent and Auburn. Let's go now to the real-time traffic desk. We check in with Nate Connors.
River at the Desimone levee, and let's see, who do we have with us now? We have
James Lynch is
James Lynch is with us right now. Sorry, I couldn't remember if it was James or Lynch.
They're coming at it from the north and the south. Our field news
Yes,
team.
Luke and James are both heading to the scene. I believe James may have gotten there first. James, welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks, guys. And I'm at the West Valley Highway in South 180th Street. To give you an idea of where that is, if you're not sure, this is right where you turn to enter the Costco from the south side. South 180th is a major thoroughfare that runs between the mall here and all the way to I-5. It is totally blocked off now at 180th and West Valley Highway. Traffic is extremely heavy north, south, east and west as they try to divert traffic off of the West Valley Highway up where that breach is located. Now, the good news is that they managed to jump on this real fast, and that took their evacuation numbers down from about 45,000 down to about 1,100. They say now there is just a trickle on the river there at that levee. I can't see it from here, but that's what we're being told here at the intersection. So if you need to come through this way, if you're heading out to do Christmas shopping, avoid South 180th at all costs. But no matter where you are in this area, you're going to find traffic, so be patient. Be careful. Live in Tukwila, James Lynch, Cairo News Radio.
All right, thank you so much, James. Now we're going to jump on over to Luke Ducey, who is actually at the breach right now. And if you guys are watching on our live stream, we actually have a video of this right now, just from seconds ago. Luke just posted this video he took on X. Technology is pretty amazing sometimes. Luke, welcome to the show.
Yeah, I'm here at the scene and along the Green River banks. But let me tell you where 180th and Maple Highway, where James was just kind of describing that intersection. Yeah, that's completely blocked off. And so I just ditched my car, parked it in the parking lot, and I walked here about, I don't know, maybe a mile or so. But let me describe what it looks like. You can see it on the video if you're watching on the YouTube feed, but for those who are just listening in their car. So it's not in a place necessarily where the Green River is actually smashing into it. It's along a levee. It's got a bike path and a walk path here. And all of a sudden, there's just like this. It's like someone took a slice of cake. It's like a perfect cut almost on either side of dirt that goes down into this ditch. And what they've done, it looks like they scooped up a bunch of sand, put it in bags, and threw it in there to stop the leak. The leak carved out a section of the bank here of the levee all the way into a back of a warehouse-style building, and then it flowed kind of down the side, and then it goes around the parking lot. There's just a bunch of mud, and then where the water went. This could be really dangerous, though, because they've also got on the asphalt lines painted in white. If you can see in that video as well, there was another camera person who went a little bit beyond that a moment ago and got yelled at and grabbed. Don't go any further. So this whole levee here, I imagine, if it happened in this section, without an explanation, I don't see any pipes or anything like that may have, helped wiggle things loose. But if it's loose there, then why wouldn't it be loose in other parts of this levee, just saturated with water?
To seek higher ground right now, but first, Nate Connors is at the real-time traffic desk. This one brought to you by Good afternoon. I'm Aaron Granillo, still awaiting a media briefing on a levee break along the Green River in Tukwila. We have team coverage on this developing situation, beginning with Cairo News Radio's Heather Bosch.
The levee break has prompted go-now evacuations for residents and businesses east of the Green River in the Aurelia area of Tukwila, Renton, and Kent. It's primarily an industrial area. If you're there, Brendan McCluskey, director of the King County Office of Emergency Management, says get to higher ground.
We want people to go now. Even if they don't see water right now, if the water is coming, we want them to get out now.
McCluskey on Cairo Radio's Jake and Spike Show. Heather Bosch, Cairo News Radio.
Cairo News Radio's Luke Ducey.
Say if if there is a road closure, do not drive through that road closure. It's there for a reason.
And right now you are being asked to avoid West Valley Highway in that area of that levee break. Kyber News.
Aaron, I'm at the intersection of West Valley Highway and South 180th Street on a bridge over the Green River. It's moving high and fast, but traffic is not. North and south traffic on West Valley Highway has been halted, but traffic is still getting through east to west on South 180th Street. This is the street right to the south of the Costco and also a major thoroughfare to get from I-5 to the mall. So if you're in this area, take a lot of time, be patient. Traffic is heavy, and it's going to take you a long time to get through. Live in Tukwila, James Lynch, Cairo.
I have one new notification from weather. U.S. National Weather Service has issued a wind advisory for Elk Plain. It'll be in effect from December 16th, 4 p.m. PST until December 17th, 10 a.m.
This area with seepage and reduce flood risks. Flood Patrol has been monitoring the area, and our staff are on site on area work on repairs. However, this does not remove all risk. We've had a coordinated county response. That includes all the county agencies you've heard about, the cities, and our other partners, including the National Weather Service is here. For this today, we quickly identified the problem and issued an evacuation notice to 1,100 contacts, which included businesses, industrial areas, and residents. No one has been injured. Repair time is estimated at several hours, and you'll hear more from our Director of Natural Resources and Parks about that. On site, we have the Department of Natural Resources and Parks, the Army Corps of Engineers, and local services. Our Sheriff's Office helicopter is doing reconnaissance in the area. And residents should expect and have affected significant drive times in the area due to the evacuation notice. Our Emergency Operations Center, as you heard, has been fully activated for a week now. We're coordinating daily with partners across the county, the cities, our state and federal partners as well. And we have the National Weather Service here embedded with us. We get minute-to-minute weather updates and also check the Red Cross for shelter. We're releasing daily messages on flood response and actions and residents can take as they look forward to recovery. And I'll just mention kcemergency.com. That's the best place to get information. And let me turn it over now to the sheriff.
Good afternoon. I'm King County Sheriff Patty Cole-Tyndall. I want to let you know that the Sheriff's Office is currently supporting the flooding event by partnering with our local, state, and federal law enforcement partners and agencies. We are utilizing Guardian 1, that's our helicopter, for observation of the situation and scouting the rest of the river system for vulnerability. We have drones in the air to get up close to see any problem areas. The Sheriff's Office Dive Unit and SWAT team are partnered with area and regional swift water rescue teams. They are prepared to respond to life safety calls. Finally, with our heavy lift helicopters, that's Guardian 2, they're standing by for rescues, for the delivery of materials to assist in quickly filling breaches in the levee system. We will continue in a high state of readiness until the danger passes. I'll now turn it over to John Taylor, the director.
All right, that was the emergency briefing on that levee breach in the Tukwila area along the Green River. It's really interesting.
Crews now appear to be getting a handle on the Green River levee breach in Tukwila, but Brendan McCluskey with King County Emergency Management says there is still more work to be done there.
Flood Patrol has been monitoring the area, and our staff were on site on area work on repairs. However, this does not remove all risk.
He says repairs could take several more hours and hundreds of homes and businesses are still under that flash flood warning. John Taylor is director for the Department of Natural Resources and Parks. He says this could have been a lot worse.
I was relieved when I saw it because I thought it was going to be more dramatic than it was. So it's good that it wasn't as dramatic as it could have been.
Cairo News Radio's Luke Ducey is at the scene of that levee break. Luke, what are you seeing right now?
Yeah, and Aaron, I don't know that I would be close to saying that it's over and okay. The way I'm looking at it, let me describe the break in the levee here, which is not like an impact point. The river is to my right, and it's flowing kind of, alongside the levee. So I don't know what caused it exactly, but it's like someone cut a cake perfectly in two places and just carved out the middle. It's almost like a perfect rectangle. But here's why I say I don't know what's going to happen, because there is a boat rescue team and another FEMA team all the way from Oakland, California, up at the scene of the levee, and they're backing up a dump truck full of dirt to try to fill it. I'm sure they're all there for precautionary reasons, but let's hope for the best. That's the latest. My colleague James Lynch is also here near the scene. He has more.
Yeah, Luke, I'm about 1.5 miles to the north of you on the West Valley Highway at South 180th Street. The good news is traffic on southbound West Valley Highway is all but gone now. Perhaps they blocked it a ways back. However, if you're moving east to west on South 180th Street, forget about it. Traffic as far as the eye can see. So if you need to go to Costco, if you need to go to South Center Mall or any shops in that area, you do want to approach from the north so that you can avoid all of this traffic. Live in Tukwila, James Lynch, Cairo News Radio.
Thank you, Luke. And yeah, the city of Tukwila has actually closed the West Valley Highway southbound at 180th, Kent closing northbound at 212th. Let's get a look at the rest of the roadways now. Nate Connors is at the real-time traffic desk.
All right, Aaron. Yeah, due to our flash flood alert, as you can imagine, every single major route through Kent, Des Moines, Tukwila are all jammed up as drivers seek higher ground. And then add to this, of course, we've got the closure of 167 between 212th and 15th near the mall. And as Aaron had just mentioned, the West Valley Highway closed from 180th, essentially down to Emerald Downs. On the I-5 route, South 5 through Tukwila, bumper to bumper.
Flash flood warning for the following county: King, Washington. The National Weather Service in Seattle has issued a flash flood warning for a levee failure on the White River in city of Pacific Southwestern King County in west central Washington until 7:45 a.m. Pacific Standard Time Tuesday. At 1:39 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, County Dispatch reported the HESCOs on the White River in the city of Pacific are failing, causing flash flooding of immediately surrounding areas. Emergency evacuation notices are going out as of 1:35 a.m. Tuesday. Hazard: flash flooding from a levee failure. Source: County Dispatch. Impact: flooding of areas near the levee break. Some locations that will experience flash flooding include City of Pacific. This includes the following streams and drainages: White River. If you are in low-lying areas along the, you should move to higher ground immediately. Turn around. Don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. Move to higher ground now. Act quickly to protect your life. Be especially cautious at night when it is harder to recognize the dangers of flooding. Be aware of your surroundings and do not drive on flooded roads. Repeating, a flash flood warning has been issued until 7:45 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for the following county: King, Washington.